Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my favorite perfumes this month. So like the most worn perfumes for the month of November and technically October too because I didn't do it last month. So yeah, I really wanted to do it this month. I'm doing it a little bit early, but I figured it's okay since I didn't do it last month. So if you guys want to see my most worn perfumes, like a perfume favorite video, then just keep on watching. If you're new, consider subscribing, and if you're not new, then thank you guys so much for coming back. I really appreciate your support. Also, I never say this, but turn on that little notification bell. I don't say it because I hate when people say it, but I understand it. So I mean, if you are subscribed, make sure you turn on the bell so that you don't miss any of my future videos. Okay, let's get into it. I'm going to start with like the newest. I got this at the end of October. This is Agent Provocateur Fatale Intense. So this is what the bottle looks like. I'm not going to lie, if you're new here, then maybe you don't know if you're not new. I don't really like colorful bottles. I think bottles like this are a little bit tacky. I'm not going to lie to you. But at the end of the day, it's about the notes. I think it was Cannes talking about this, and the notes intrigued me. So it has licorice, dewberry, chili pepper, a whole bunch of floral notes, which I'm not going to say, vanilla, leather, and amber. The reason I'm not saying the floral notes is because I don't get the floral notes. And if you're new here, to be honest, I'm not one of those people to talk about notes in perfumes usually, and that's just because honestly, I feel like anybody could look up the notes. If you want a perfume, you can look up the notes. It's super easy to look up notes on Fragrantica, and you can get two perfumes with the exact same notes and they don't smell the same. So I just feel like it's not useful. Like, what kind of help would it be if you came onto my channel and I'm straight up just going to tell you what you could have read on Fragrantica? You know what I mean? That's just dumb. That's just like, you know, those professors in university or college, the ones that send you the PowerPoint and tell you to read it at home, but then you get to class and they literally read the PowerPoint like word for word, and you're just sitting there like, I could have did that at home like on my own time, like you're wasting my life. I feel like that's the exact same thing. Super chatty, I know, but anyways, point being, I tell you what I think it smells like or what I could smell in it because I feel like it's more helpful like that. If you want to read the notes, go read the notes. Anybody could look up the notes. Super easy. So this is Fatale Intense by Agent Provocateur. Basically, in this has been super addictive to me. I feel like I got this and it wasn't, I wouldn't say it was love at first sniff, but it was like I was super intrigued by it, and it was a little bit like addicting. I think that's what I would say. And because I live in Canada, it's really cold here right now. It's already like super snowy outside. I feel like I got this the perfect time of the year. Mind you, it's cold for like most of the year here, but okay, so I definitely smell the licorice, vanilla, and amber. I feel like that's what I smell the most. I don't smell any of the floral notes. Oh, and leather. So the leather in this gives it a little bit of like, it goes well with the licorice, I will say, because licorice is a little bit, I don't know, different, spicy, a little bit smoky, but yet it's somewhat powdery. It's sweet from the vanilla and the amber, but I never find it's like too sweet. It's not like candy sweet. It's not sickly sweet. It's not cloying. And it's, I would say this is like a more mature sweet fragrance. I really like it. I love the licorice with the vanilla and with the leather. I feel like it's a little bit edgy. I don't know that I would say sexy, but maybe depending on like what you consider sexy, it might be sexy. I love this. I find it to be like a little bit like intoxicating, addictive, yet kind of like warm and alluring because it's different. I love the leather mixed. Sometimes leather's like a hit and miss, but because it's mixed in with the vanilla and the amber, like it warms it up, it sweetens it up. With the licorice, gives it like a little bit of a spiciness, so it's kind of like spicy, sweet, a little bit smoky, and a tiny bit powdery, but not like a baby powder. It's different. It's different, but I found myself like I probably wore this since I got it. A lot. It was like my most worn this month for sure. And it's simply because every time I sprayed it on my wrist, I kept like going back to it. I found it like cozy and a little bit like addictive, especially with the weather right now. I really like that, and I find that to be like a little bit more of a mature scent. I don't know that I would get that for a teenager. It's sweet, but not in like a candy sweet way, and I find it really, maybe it is sexy. There's something about it, it's like edgy, it's different. I do get a lot of licorice, so you have to like licorice, but I personally do. The licorice mixed with the leather and the vanilla, oh, I really like it. It's really good. It actually kind of reminds me of, I'll talk about the next one. I'm going to be reaching, I'm sorry. The next most worn this month, I didn't want to talk about it, but I'd be a liar if I didn't. So this is Armani Code Satin. I'm pretty sure this is discontinued, but they keep like releasing it. I know a lot of people who got it recently, so I don't know what's going on with that, but oh my god, I love this. So this one is definitely more sweet. This one is not as sweet, and there's like the leather, the licorice, it's a little bit more like spicy and warm. This one is a little bit more sweet. This one is still, oh my god, this one is so addictive. I love this. I love this so much. It has ginger, it's sweet, it's a little bit fluffy. Yet there's some ginger that's a little bit spicy. I just find, like, if you don't know by now, I love like contrasting perfumes. Does that make any sense? I don't know, but I like when something's like, for example, like sweet and tart. I like that. Or like for like these two are sweet and yet spicy. I just love that. And in the wintertime, I love like a sweet, like vanilla kind of scent mixed with a little bit of spice, whatever the spice is, leather, licorice. In this case, it's ginger. So I love this. This is so addicting. This is like, when I think warm and cozy, like this I don't find sexy. I find it warm, cozy. This is boy bait, okay? Like this is what I would wear if I'm cuddling up. If I want someone to cuddle up with me, I love this. And I find it honestly like that is cozy, it's warm, it's sweet, so good. Wintertime screams Code Satin for me. And a different one, but I'm not gonna talk about it right now, so. Next up, this is Tom Ford Noir Parfum. Someone said it's fun, but I have to remind myself. Oof, this one is, again, it's sweet and spicy, but this is a lot more oriental. Like, it's not like spicy from like licorice or leather or anything. This is like, I think it's myrrh. I don't know how you pronounce it, myrrh. I really like this. This is definitely oriental. Someone described this, Stephanie Leda here on YouTube described this on her channel as a spicy cheesecake. And when she said that, that's the reason I bought this. And I just think, honestly, that's a weird description, but a legit description. It is like a spicy cheesecake. The reason they say cheesecake, I feel like, is because it's creamy and fluffy like a cheesecake with the spices, the oriental spiciness from the myrrh. This is like grown woman sexy. This is a little bit more grown. I know some people said this is unisex. I don't think it's unisex. It's definitely oriental but sweet. It has the spices from like the myrrh, I think. Oh, but this is like a little bit fluffy, a little bit creamy. That's the like cheesecake aspect of it. With the spiciness, this is grown, sexy, confidence, but it's not like too loud. It doesn't project too much. I'd say it sits like right about here. But for some reason, this says like confidence to me. So it's not as warm and cozy. I feel like this is perfect for winter time. But this is, again, it's intoxicating. It's addictive, honestly. I love this, but this is more so, instead of like cozying up, I would wear this if I'm dressed up, going somewhere, and I want to stand out, smell a little bit different. I still want to smell a little bit sweet, but spicy, you know, grown up, confident. That's just how I feel when I wear this one. I love it. Another one I've been loving, this is Valentino Donna Noir Absolute. I've talked about this one a few times. When I first got this, the opening was scary, I'm not gonna lie. It opened up really spicy, really smoky, and it smelled super masculine. But I feel like the more you spray it, and the more you wear it, so it opens up definitely like a little bit spicy and smoky still. However, I feel like the vanilla or something in this, there's no vanilla listed, but I definitely feel like it gives a vanillic vibe. The sweetness in this, I feel like sweetened up the more I've worn it, or the more I've had it. So maybe it's like aged and it's a little bit sweeter now. You still definitely get the smokiness and the spiciness in the opening. However, as it dries down, it's kind of like a sweet, powdery rose. So it dries down feminine. It has like that rosy, and I don't usually like rose, but because it's mixed with like a smokiness and a sweetness, it's different. This is so different. I feel like it matches the bottle. It's edgy, yet feminine. This is an edgy yet feminine bottle. Am I right? Because of the gold, I don't know. It's edgy yet feminine, and I feel like it's perfect for the winter time when you still want to smell like a little bit of rose, because I usually don't like florals in the winter time. I mean, I don't really like florals in general, let's be real, but because this is like an edgy rose, I really like it. And it is sweet yet a little bit powdery. The rose in this is a little bit powdery. Maybe it's because it's mixed with the smokiness. I don't know, but as it dries down, it smells really good. And the last time I was wearing this, my husband told me I smelled like warm comfort. I don't know that I think this smells like warm comfort, but he did, so. Yeah, don't be scared by the opening. Honestly, the opening is a little bit scary and masculine, but as it dries down, it's a sweet, powdery rose, but it's still a little bit edgy. So if you have an edgy personality, but you still have like those girly moments, you have like, you dress like a girly girl, but you swear like a sailor, I feel like this would suit your personality sometimes. For those days, I really like that. And in the wintertime, I love that. I wore that in the summertime. And I mean, depending on I feel like it could choke you out. But right now in the cold, she's thriving and I've been loving it. So that's that. Next up, I think this was my last video. I talked about Dapper Fragrances. This is a Dapper fragrance. If you didn't see that video, be sure to check it out. But this is their version of Killian Love Don't Be Shy. And when I got this was a blind buy. I've never smelt the original, and I would never pay that price. Like, that's just me personally. But when I got this, when I tell you this right here, this was love at first sniff. Oh, if I said it before, if the color pink was a perfume, this would be it. I feel like this is so girly. This is so sweet, like toothache sweet. This smells like, oh my goodness, this smells like Hubba Bubba bubblegum. You know, like the pink bubblegum that has like that powdery sugar coating on the outside. There was a comic. This smells like pink bubblegum. It smells so good. It smells so sweet. It smells so girly. Their version, I haven't smelled the original, but this smells amazing. This lasts so long on my skin. So if you don't know Dapper Fragrances, they're like a small company. I feel like not too many people talk about them, but everything I tried from them, I love. They're super affordable, and fun fact, they're having an amazing Black Friday sale. So be sure to check it out because their stuff is already really affordable. They don't do sales that often, and they're having an amazing sale. I'm pretty sure they're having 15% off their whole website, and when you spend over a certain amount of money, they'll give you like a 5 ml like sample size free. I'll leave the details down below. This is not sponsored. I'm not an affiliate. I like supporting small brands. Plus, their stuff is amazing. I'm not gonna lie. So, I was talking to Javi, and he did tell me they're having a good sale for Black Friday. So if you wanted to try them, they're already super affordable, but they're having a good sale. So if you could save some money and support a small business, especially with what's going on like right now. Trust me, guys, Nordstrom doesn't need your money. Sephora doesn't need your money. This is the time when we should be supporting small companies, especially like this. It doesn't matter. Like, if you didn't know, if you didn't look at this bottle, this smells expensive. It smells so good. It smells so expensive. And everything I tried from them, I love. But this one, oh, I haven't been able to put this down. And my husband loves this. He always tells me I smell sweet. So, love, don't be shy. And yeah, I'll leave the details for the sale down below. Again, this is not sponsored. I just happen to have the inside scoop. So I'll let you know. But last but not least, you know what? Everything's so far from me. This is Fatale Intense Cafe. I've talked about this a lot, but I mean, I just feel like I can't put it down. This is a strong perfume fragrance. It's strong. I did wear it in the summertime in the evenings, I'm not gonna lie, and I was okay with it. But in the wintertime, I feel like, again, fall and winter, this is so good. This is a sweet, sugary rose, almost like a candied rose with vanilla. But I don't, like I said, I don't really like florals. So if I'm gonna wear something that has rose in it, it has to smell different, not like straight up potpourri, you know, it has to smell a little bit sweet. I like sweet perfumes, but this one is like a sugary candied rose with vanilla, and I'm gonna spray it because I want to. With vanilla and with coffee, and the coffee is like a dark, almost like a bitter coffee, and I love it. I know some people say that they can't pick up the coffee. On me, I can, and it almost, like I've said before, it gives me like a cacao vibe. There's no like cacao note, but that's just, I feel like I get that vibe. So on me, that's how it smells. It smells like a borderline like gourmand. Honestly, it smells so good. It's a little bit dark. It is strong. So when I wear this, I only wear like 1 to 2 sprays max. But now that the weather's getting colder, who knows? Maybe I can pull off more. But I don't want to choke anybody out, and it's expensive. So, but this is so good. This is a little bit darker, and this is like darker and a little bit more. I don't know the word. This is like, honestly, this is so good, and it's different. I feel like this is unique. But yeah, I love it. Some people say that it's exact dupe for Rose's Vanille. I've tried that one. I don't find so. I find Rose's Vanille is a little bit lighter. The rose in there is a little bit lighter. And like I said, I definitely do pick up the coffee in this one, which I love because it makes it a little bit darker, a little bit sexier, a little bit dirtier. So I like that. I feel like it matches my personality. And yeah, those were all of my favorites for the month of November. And some of them trickled in from October. So those are the perfumes I've been loving. If you guys like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.